hopefully, you know, other young artists, as I get older and new people come in, they will see and understand, you know, because there's been people that did that for me, you know. So I think it's just important. It's very, very important, especially as a young woman of color.
Zendaya may be an Emmy Award-winning actress, singer, and movie star, and like many other famous young starlets, she got her big break on the Disney Channel. Zendaya was best known for her leading roles in Shake It Up and KC Undercover. While some celebrities embrace their humble beginnings, Zendaya has a more complex and critical response to her time spent at Disney. In recent years, Zendaya has spoken out against Disney for their treatment of black actors and has been a vocal opponent of the network's overall approach toward diversity. Recently, Zendaya has made several remarks about Halle Bailey and Disney's treatment of black actors. Zendaya starred in a show called KC Undercover, which centers around a family of black spies, was initially set to be called Super Awesome Katie, before Zendaya bravely expressed concern over the title. The actress reportedly asked executives, "Do I look like a Katie to you?" while explaining the need for proper black representation on the Disney Channel. "If I'm going to do this, this is how it has to be," Zendaya said during a 2017 interview. "There needs to be a black family on the Disney Channel. A lot of people who aren't people of color can't quite understand what it's like to grow up and not see yourself in mainstream media. And you know there is so much work left to be done." Zendaya also brought up the issue of colorism, pointing out that her light-skin tone likely played a part in the network hiring her in the first place. "I've talked about this before, but can I honestly say I would be in the position I'm in if I weren't a lighter-skinned black woman? No," she said. In a separate interview that same year, Zendaya further elaborated on how the color of her skin is an important factor of her career, revealing, "As a light-skinned black woman, it's important that I'm using my privilege, my platform, to show you how much beauty there is in the African-American community. I am Hollywood's, I guess you could say, acceptable version of a black girl, and that has to change." Largely due to the injustices she faced at Disney, Zendaya feels a responsibility to be a trailblazer for women of color. "It's about creating those opportunities sometimes. You have to create those paths, and that's with anything, Hollywood, art, whatever," she said before adding, "I feel a responsibility to be a voice for the beautiful shades my people come in. Unfortunately, I have a bit of a privilege compared to my darker sisters and brothers. Can I honestly say that I've had to face the same racism and struggles as a woman with darker skin? No, I cannot. I have not walked in her shoes, and that is unfair of me to say, but I'm completely behind that woman." The former Disney star remained passionate about her cause, saying, "I want to be a part of the movement and growth, and if I get put in a position because of the color of my skin where people will listen to me, then I should use that privilege the right way." In another interview with the New York Times, Zendaya opened up about why she chose to return to the Disney Channel after finding significant success outside of the network. "The only reason I wanted to come back to the Disney Channel is because there was a lack of diversity at that time," she said. "There weren't any leads or families of color, and I felt like that was something that needed to happen." She also expressed a similar sentiment during a sit-down with Marie Claire, saying, "To see a black family, to see a young girl with these adorable afro puffs, little things like that are so important." While speaking with the Daily Actor in 2018, Zendaya didn't hesitate to throw some less than subtle shade at Disney. "Right now, acting has been a great outlet. It's definitely been a process, especially because I'm coming from this very different world of Disney," she said. "Having been consistently on a television show, I felt stagnant. Not having that anymore, I am being seen as a real actress doing what makes me feel pushed and motivated. I don't necessarily think comfort is always the best place to live in." Zendaya even described the pressure she feels being both a black actress and a Disney alum during an interview with The Hollywood Reporter in 2020. "It's a constant thing. Being a young Disney actor, that's one level. Being a young black woman is one level, and then being very hard on myself is another level. I have a heavy responsibility on my shoulders, but I'm appreciative for that because with that there's a lot of good that I can do, and I know who is watching," she said. Since Zendaya has moved on from Disney, the network has publicly tried to appear more inclusive with their casting decisions. Halle Bailey was cast to star as Ariel in Disney's new live-action film, The Little Mermaid. When Halle was cast as Ariel, she received major backlash for being cast in a role that was originally a white redhead cartoon. Disney continued to show support for Halle, and their aim to be inclusive. Director Rob Marshall showed his support, saying the film and its casting gave him deep pride, and said the backlash was an important reminder that there are still ways to go in Hollywood. It is an important reminder that this is still sort of new. The idea that women and men of colour are cast across the board, he said. We're still developing and growing in that area. It is important that people are represented, and vital that people see themselves and can imagine themselves and don't have to feel like outsiders. Zendaya took to her Instagram in support of fellow young black actress Halle. Disney's decision to give the role to Halle did not come without controversy, with the network coming under fire for giving a black actress the role of a character that was white in the original animated version of the movie. Sources have claimed that while Zendaya is in favour of more black representation on Disney and champions for Halle Bailey for playing the part of Ariel, she still feels as though the network isn't doing enough to advocate for black talent. Although Zendaya has previously voiced some appreciation for her time at Disney, her response about the network's lack of diversity speaks volumes. Do you think Disney lacks diverse representation? What are your thoughts on Halle Bailey being cast as Ariel? Leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed our video, give it a like and subscribe. See you next time.